have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Crypto Night Show. Your host, Superman, in the house. Well, big things happening on PulseChain. We're going to be talking about that today, so I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to, of course, share the show around as well. That really helps a lot. I'm just going to post it in the socials here, so let me have a chance to do that. Let me know in the chat there what you guys are excited about at the moment, and some of your favorite projects as well. That'd be pretty cool. We'll see whether we can talk about any of those as we go forward. Obviously, we're going to talk about the stock market, the economic news, the crypto market, and then we're going to get into a lot of PulseChain stuff pretty fast. So hope you guys enjoy the show. Enjoy the show there. If you guys haven't subscribed on YouTube, smash the subscribe. If you're on X as well, smash the follow. Really appreciate that. We're heading up towards 1,500 followers on X, as you guys know. Had to rebuild the channel. And so, yeah, we're getting there, 1,500. It starts to, speed up a little bit, I think, as we get higher. So that'd be really cool. And yeah, let's get onto it. We got Property View in the house there. G'day, g'day, g'day. Good to see you, Property View. We got Blair in the house as well. Hi, all. Good to see you, Blair. Excited about the low buying prices, says Property View. That's true. That's true. We got Pesky Girl in the house. Hey, Pesky Girl. Coin Mafia, love Superman. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. I don't know. It's going pretty good. I'm excited about Coin Mafia. Let me know in the chat if you guys are excited about Coin Mafia because it's coming up. Thursday is what's rumored. We're going to be talking about that today. We're going to be checking up on Rack and Michelle and Joshua Wu, the director, and he's doing some cool videos as well. And I really like that. I think that's some really good things for PulseChain generally as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So big welcome to Pesky Girl. We got Tazanian in the house there. I got to say that right. Tazanian. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And a big shout out to you. And yeah, we will be having a show on X1 chain. I will be talking about that. Of course, SHIB is looking hot. SHIB is looking hot. And of course, you see me, I've been putting that out a couple of times now. That's going to be hopefully around, some of the top 5 for a long time to come. We'll see. It's going to be competitive in there. In the old XDX, but we're going to get there. Tazanian. All right, big shout out. I see you everywhere. We got Crypto Jacks. Smash the like and subscribe. Woo! Yeah, absolutely do that. Smash it as well. So yeah, don't forget to hit the repost button. Have I got the link there? No, I haven't got the link there, but definitely get that out. Have I got the link here? Let me see. Repost show on X, and if you are on X already, you go for gold. Yeah, that's the link there. So yeah, where's the link? Down here somewhere. That is the link. So repost that. It really helps a lot. And yeah, don't forget to hit the follow and hit the subscribe. Now, if you haven't joined Strategy Club, it's just over $1 a day. Highly recommend joining up. I'm putting intel there in all the time about PulseChain, about X1, about Ethereum, you name it. It's coming through. It's really, really great. So get in on that as well. All right. We've got a couple more comments in the house. We got Pesky Girl says, so bullish. Absolutely. Yeah. Coin Mafia looks like it's going to be absolute juggernaut, and we will be covering that coming up later on. So stay tuned, everybody. We got Old Fart Gaming in the house there. Coin Mafia is going to be a game changer across all EVM chains. Yeah. Here it's over 375 chains. We'll be talking about that. I saw someone say 389. So I saw something on that. So yeah, it's gonna be huge. We got Frank White now there. Bang bang, Pulse gang. Good to see you, Frank White. Big shout out. Welcome to the chat. All right, so let's get into it without further ado. As the crowd builds over the next hour and a quarter, it's going to be a lot of fun. Now it is sunny here in New Zealand. It's currently 11:39 a.m. on Thursday, the 8th of January, and it is sunny outside. It's nice and warm. So yeah, enjoy. Well, I'm enjoying it, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun talking about crypto while we're enjoying the sun as well. It is beaming through the window there. All right, so let's get on to it. Without further ado, let's kick it off with the stock market. See how we got on overnight. This will be for Wednesday's results, right? So Wednesday in the United States, we had the S&P 500 closes lower as rally in chip stocks fizzles. Now we have had pretty good opening to the new year, as you guys can appreciate, which is a good sign for the rest of the year, right? So it's a good sign for the rest of the year, having the nice open there for the last, well, at least the first couple of days. Today, however, is just a little bit of a fizzle compared to the previous days. Dow Jones down 1%, 465 points to just below 49,000. S&P 500 down a third of a percent, 24 points to 6,920. The Nasdaq is actually up, so on the upside there. It's got a lot of the tech companies in it. It's up 0.16%, 37 points to 23,584. Now, your 401ks, if you've got a 401k in the United States under the Trump's golden age of America, it is going to bloom. Now, once we get through the Trump era, you might want to rethink about maybe de-risking. But during the Trump era, gold. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Keep a lookout for that. We'll see who's going to, that's a talk for another day. But who will be the next president? Hopefully, someone with the same kind of ideas, with some good calls and all the rest of it. So we'll see. We got the US dollar at the moment, 98.49. So it's a little stronger today on the US dollar. Commodities, we got $56.36, down 1.33%. We got Brent oil at $60.42. Now, obviously, with Venezuela having the biggest reserves in the US going in to open those up, we should probably see the oil prices come down another level. So we're going to keep a lookout for that. Obviously, oil still has to be profitable, but we're going to go. Now, it's profitable depending on which country you're in, right? There's a whole tranche of oil prices relative to your costs. So we are expecting oil to keep coming down, and Trump was talking about seeing oil come, at least the gas prices at the pump coming below $2 a gallon, right? $2 a gallon, I think it is. So it's still a bit of work. I think it's about $2.80, $2.90, I think the average in the United States. So that's kind of the goal there. And as you guys know, maybe not that's good for transport, but for actual commodities, oils and something like 85-90% of the commodities in the existence. So it's a really, really big deal for the inputs into the real economy. We got Rolf in the house there. Superman's in the house. Indeed. We got a big shout out to Frank there from Pesky Girl. Gold at the moment, it's been on a really nice run. It's down a little bit today, 0.65%, 29 points. Sorry, $29, I should say, to 4,466. But gold, of course, is pretty much around, not far from the highs. It's doing pretty amazing, actually. Let's get the 6 months on the chart. Yeah, just off the highs right now. Silver, of course, been doing amazing as well, down 3.8%. Is $3 at $78. That's also just off its highs. We look at the month chart there. You can see, just off the highs there. But amazing. And, of course, we've been calling this for some time, that silver would get to $75 and somewhere between $125. Now, I actually think the upside may be even higher now, given a lot of constraints and, of course, the high use in electronic consumer demand. So we'll see how that goes. Now, it obviously has had a massive re-rate, so you've got to take into account that. But certainly there's apparently been a lot of supply constraints, etc. So going to be interesting to watch silver moving forward. All right, so that's pretty much it with regarding to the stock market and commodities. That's pretty much it, I think, on that. I don't know if we're going to talk about anything else here. There's a little bit of stuff about the labor market being a bit soft, so that flows into interest rate cuts. That's generally a good thing. So U.S. private employers added fewer jobs than anticipated in December. So that should help actually with the interest rate cut expectations in January. Let's go check that out before we move on to crypto. All right, see where the Fed rate monitor is at. 2 weeks and 6 days and 20 hours to go until the next interest rate cut decision. That's on the 28th of January. Actually, despite the softer labor market there, it's actually gone down. We're sitting at about 18%. It's now gone to 12%, expecting a 25 basis point cut. So not a lot of stuff happening there. So no change expected at the moment with the interest rate cut. So a bit of a pause. I guess the market might treat that as a neutral event, given the fact that they're going to change the chair and we'll get interest rate cut further down the line. Let's see what March holds there. We've still got a third, just almost 40% of the market expecting 25 basis points cut by March, but we definitely want one by March. Inflation's pretty low, really, 2.7%. And I think the rates are just too high here at 3.75. It's a whole 1 percentage point ahead. It needs to be closer to 1 to 1. So, I mean, imagine having many more months here without an interest rate cut. That just seems absurd. By the time we get to April, apparently it's getting pretty close, but hopefully things will change by that time. And if we don't, we probably won't get one in January, but March should be a rate cut. So fingers crossed, guys, and that will also fuel the crypto run, right? Fuel the crypto run there. All right, but we do see bond purchases from the Federal Reserve. We do see an expansion of the monetary supply at record levels. So things are heading in the right direction. We do have a dovish interest rate cycle in play, although a bit of a pause in between. So, we've got 2 out of 3 things going in our favor so far at the monetary, and maybe by March they all be aligned, right? All be aligned. We also got the US debt, right? They got something like $8 trillion, I think it is, in debt to roll to reset. Remember, the US debt, public debt is about $37 trillion. I think they've got about $8 trillion coming up. I think it's March or somewhere like that. So we'll double check on that. But that's coming up at a similar time, interestingly enough. Now, the lower the rates, the better that is to reset, that debt, right? Although Trump, of course, is looking to actively pay down that debt as one of his goals that he's working on, which would be the first president to do such a thing, right? All right, so that is kind of the play. Let's leave it there. That is the economic and stock market, etc. We've got a few more comments in the chat there. Let's have a look at that. We've got Frank White says gas is $2.50 by me right now. It's nice, right? Yeah. Well, I was doing an average, so that's a little lower. No, that's very, very cool indeed. We've got Super Snake in the house there. Good morning, fam. Good to see you, Super Snake. Welcome to the chat there. We got Hex Motor, Mafia coin. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that. Excited about that. That's coming up, guys. Going to billions, says Hex Motor. Whoa, that's the highest one I've seen. Well, certainly, Rackham's going to be having at least 5 businesses. 3 of them at least will be, priced up with DeFi, etc. So we're going to be looking to see where he goes with that. He's a venture capitalist. He's looking to make potentially billion-dollar companies. You're quite right. So that is, if you're talking about the total market cap, we're looking forward to that too. Looking to see the magic there. He has a lot of meetings and things like that behind the scenes, and doing deals and getting networks and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, looking forward to it. What else? There we got Coin Mafia and Bria in the house from Ramon. I appreciate that. Great to see that. And yeah, Bria, looking forward to Coin Well and Coinaki, which are going to be launching after Coin Mafia at the current rate. So very excited about that. All right, let's jump into the crypto market and see what the majors are right now. We'll go to the big screen and check that out. And so here we are at the moment. We've got crypto. We've got the total market cap at 3.2 trillion, down 2.6%. That's a pretty decent down day actually on the crypto market. So following the stock market down. We've got Bitcoin at the moment at $91,000, down 2.3%. Ethereum at $3,151, down 3.8%. We've got XRP at number 4, down 4.7% at $2.18. BNB at number 5 is down 1.7% at just below $900. Solana at number 6 is down 2.5%, $136. We've got Tron down, actually up 1.7%, almost 30 cents. And then finally, number 10 is Doge, down 2.7% at 14.6 cents. Now, just think about Solana and I think Bitcoin there. We've got some news around that, so we're going to talk about that quickly now as well. So let's play this little video. Can you guys see that? I think you guys can. And I think I've got the sound on. So let me just pause myself and play this video. This is big news, of course. CNBC says that Morgan Stanley is the first major US bank to be filing a Bitcoin ETF. And as I understand, also Solana as well. So a big move there. And of course, recently we saw Morgan Stanley bring their stablecoin over to blockchain as well. So it's game on, with the first mover bank on that one. So one of the big fours, as they say.
I think that Morgan Stanley, being the first big U.S. bank to take this step to file, to launch its own ETFs, is a huge endorsement. So we've started to see this comeback of institutional cash just in the first few trading days of the year. Finally, the surge in spot Bitcoin ETFs, which were net outflows for the last few months of 2025. And what this really signals is that Morgan Stanley, for one, has been the most progressive. They put out their, I think that Morgan Stanley, being the
Oh, we're muted. We're muted. I was just saying, big celebration to you. Really, really huge. Congratulations. So yeah, sorry, I had the mute on when the video was on, but huge excitement there. We have a new, of course, Hexkin and PulseChain baby in the world. So big shout out there. I know it's going to be a very special moment, and congratulations, mate. Sorry, I had the audio off. Yeah, you're back. Yeah, we're back. So that's absolutely huge news there, Brennan. Awesome stuff, mate, and congratulations. We're going to see some pictures in the Discord, as I was saying when I was muted there. All right, so that's kind of cool. Let's get back to it. And so those are our top performers right now. Tron is the only one in the green. And let's see the best performer there. The last 7 days, the best performer is XRP, up 19%. So that's the leader. But we do have the rest of them are all pretty much up for the weeks. All the majors, not bad. And Dogecoin there at number 10, up 25%, is actually the best performer I just saw there, followed by XRP up 19%. So a lot of big moves happening there. Top 100, we got Render is at 78% increase. We got Pepe, it's up 62%. PulseChain there, 29%. SHIB up 28%. Now remember, you can get SHIB on X1 chain now, and of course you've been seeing me post about that. SHIB is on the old X1. Pick it up where you can. It's going to be there for a long time. And yeah, let's see who's going to survive the test of time there. At the moment, it's going to be pretty exciting. So we've got Pole from Polematic there, up 27% as well. So we've got those are the top 5 in the top 100 right now. So a couple of meme coins and a few others there, chains and stuff like that. Brendan says, cheers, super, appreciate that. I'll be putting pics in the Discord for sure. Awesome stuff. I am really overjoyed for that, Brendan. Congratulations, mate. That is absolutely awesome. A new PulseChain Hexkin in the world. I bet it's so cute. A little cute. All right, so there we go. We got Brendan's probably still like, what the? How's this even possible? Brendan's probably like, is this real? Is it real? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. A bundle of joy for sure. We got top gainers in top 1,000. We got Bitcoin Hyper, ZK Pass. We got the old privacy network stuff. We've seen that, right? In the last couple of weeks in particular, get priced up. And funny enough, PulseChain's got a whole ton of it. We got ProveX. We got LibertySwap. We're on the cutting edge of this whole move. We got Brevis in there as well, number 3. Trending overall, Brevis, Lighter, and Bitcoin are trending overall. So that's the market right now for the majors. So the total market cap down 2.6%. Bitcoin is Bitcoin is down 2.3% and Ethereum down 3.8%. But we do have Tron up today. So there we go. That is the majors. Yeah, I keep falling for that old mute trick whenever I'm showing a video. Remember that? I always mute myself and then I forget to unmute. Even though before I do it, I go, I'm going to unmute that. And I forget about it. It's only like 20 seconds later. I forgot already. That's hilarious. All right. So big news there about Morgan Stanley, the first major US bank to file for Bitcoin ETF. And it's game on, really, isn't it, this year? It's absolutely game on for crypto. And of course, Ethereum and PulseChain to have this run. And along with Solana. Solana seems to be a chosen one as well for the old payment systems and things like that. All right, so let's get into PulseChain. Now, PulseChain, of course, launched on the 13th of May, 2023. It was a full system state copy of Ethereum a couple of days earlier on the 10th of May. It is now 971 days since it launched, and we're heading towards 1,000 days. Can you believe it? Woo, 29 days to go. It's unbelievable how close we're getting. Let's get into it, though. We got Craig Pittenhouse there. Morning, Craig. Good to see you, Craig. Welcome to the chat there. Now, as the audience builds up during a live stream, don't forget to subscribe to YouTube if you're on there. If you're on X, don't forget the follow button at the top there. On X, we're heading up towards 1,500 followers. I think we've got a few more to go. Maybe about 40, 45, 49, something like that. So get in there and smash the follow on the old X account as we rebuild that channel. Got to get back to what I used to have. I used to have 6,500, which would probably be more like 12 or 13 now. But you guys can help out with that. So there we go. We got the PulseChain price at the moment is at quadruple 0149, down 5.7%. We got PulseX at the moment, quadruple 0119, down 7.7%. And so we had a couple of good days, didn't we? Obviously getting a bit of a sell-off here at the moment. We got Ink token at 61 cents and Hex at 27/100 of a penny, down 7.4%. EHEX at 00091. Combined price of EHEX and PX is sitting at 3600th of a penny. So still very good buying right now. Now we do have this, apparently this token, and we're going to talk about it when we get to the DEX, but if they're minting for free and they're dumping down and people are pumping that, then, you know, that's another leakage in the PulseChain we don't need, and particularly at this level. So just take note not to buy things that are being minted out, because you're just fueling liquidity exit out the gate. So that's been out there. Let's jump into the gas prices. We got the 344,000 beats, so a little higher than normal, 2/10 of a penny for a PulseX swap. We got the validators right now sitting at 51,914. I think that's up just a tad from yesterday. It's been around that number for a little bit. And the bridge at the moment, are we over 80? No, we're not. We're back down. So we're at 79.8, was it yesterday? We're down about 1 million, 1.2 million, maybe. Let's say 1.1 million for argument's sake today. But the ETH is back over 6,000, so that's kind of positive. Keep a lookout for that ETH number, guys. I don't know. We're not going to be able to see it, are we? Because it's going to be invisible, is it? All right. So that is kind of where we are on the old liquidity there. We got Craig. A big shout out to you, Brendan, from Craig. Congratulations on the new PulseChain Hexkin baby. Yeah, awesome stuff, man. Awesome. All right. So that is the overview. Let's get to the volume. We're still at pretty modest volume. I think yesterday we were at 7 million. I think we were, yeah. Today, 5.5. We got over 500,000 transactions, though. And we got the staked ETH. Now, apparently the staked ETH, is this the one that's getting minted out? I can't remember now, but I think it's this one. If it is this one, you know, just keep away from it, because they're just dumping. They end up dumping on our heads on that one, right? So it's still pumping on the chart there, but just be cautious there. I saw somebody commenting on it. I just can't remember who that was. Was it Crypto Baller or something like that? I can't remember the name, but yeah, just to be careful out there. If any of these things are being mintable, that's normally a bad thing, right? Bad thing. So yeah, we might try and cover that a bit more tomorrow. I just hadn't had a chance to look at it in more detail, but I did see something earlier today. Or was it yesterday? Maybe I saw it yesterday. Anyway, up 60% at the moment on that one. We've got RETH on Rocket Pool. That's up 42% as well. A lot of these ones, if they got mintable features like any of these Rocket Pool applications and stuff, you know, got to be a bit careful there, right? They're all ETH staking pools from Ethereum, right, where the contracts get pulled over, and some people know how to leverage them quite well, some of those developers. So just take care out there. You know, it's better us investing in protocols that are more meaningful in the PulseChain, and that way the capital is more likely to stay in the chain rather than, you know, be taken out. We've got Pesky Girl in house there as well. Says congrats, Brendan. Another shout out to you, Brendan, and your partner. Congratulations on the baby. What else there? We should have had some baby sound effects today. We should have had some baby sound effects. If I don't only had known, I don't know, but we kind of did know. We had kind of an estimated that. All right, so we got remember number 5 is up 2.7%. So not a lot of action actually at the moment. We're obviously pretty flat on the chain with the markets down, stock down, majors down. Reserve Tay there up 1.9%. And then we've got Dump Tires Gold Coin at number 8 up 1.7%. Then we got Bria, and we got the Bria, some of the Bria community at least in the chat today. That's at up almost 1%, and it's sitting around 3,300. So 000 3,346. So it's a little higher actually. And of course, this is waiting for the Coinwell and CoinHaki coming up. But what we have seen, let's go to the weekly on this chart. That's the weekly chart for Bria, and of course, this is the dog of Jen Rochelle there, Rackham Rochelle's wife, and she's also the CEO of the overarching company running all the businesses coming up. And let's have a look at the ratio to Pulse, though. It's already well and truly on a run, I think. Yeah, look at that. It's kind of sneaking up there. The next move is probably going to be pretty aggressive, I would suggest, on the old Bria. I think there's about to be a big pop-up to the upside. The RSI is a little hot on the RSI, 67, but not overbought. So if it just sort of trails along here for a few more weeks, so we'll see when Coinwell and CoinHaki launch. But Coin Mafia first on Thursday. We're coming up to that. Could see some pretty big action here on the old chart. So keep a lookout for that. That's probably interesting there. Pesky Girl says, Bria. Yes, indeed. Bria. A big thank you from Brendan to Pesky Girl. And Wookie there says, Brendan, hey, Big Daddy. He is Big Daddy now. Big Daddy Brendan. Yeah. All right. So he says, Brendan says, I'm tired. It's only been one day. I'm tired now. So there we go. That is the Bria. Let's jump down. We got liquid loans sitting at number 11. It's up almost 0.5%. And then we got Peacock sitting pretty steady. Of course, that's at 1.5 cents. So a quick look at that one. And let's see where that is at. So this is a 1 hour. So it's been pretty steady on the old Peacock. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, let's look at the daily. That's the daily chart. We've got a bullish cross, guys. We've got the 9-day moving over the 34-day, and it's happened in the last couple of days. So we're looking pretty damn good. We are a little hot on the RSI, 68, but it's looking pretty good here. Maybe we'll have a little bit of consolidation. However, there may be some big news that we're going to find out about that in a minute. So there we go. That is the old Peacock. Now that's pretty much it. We've got about 14 coins that are in the green. Everything else is in the red, and that's pretty much it. So there we go. What's down the most? Let's have a look. We've got OG Web Chef dominance for investor. So the OG Web Chefs are down quite a bit. DevC coin down 50%. Mafia down 13.7%. Now Mafia, of course, is supposed to be having its launch. Is pretty imminent, apparently. So I'm not sure whether it's at the moment, but it's apparently pretty imminent. I don't know if they've got anything on Twitter, or X. Let's have a look. See whether there's any update there. They don't tend to update their X account like they do with Telegram, right? So Telegram, I'm not in the Telegram, but yeah, I don't see any update there. So I don't know if they're quite there, but apparently they're getting close, the old Mafia. So let me know in the chat if you guys are still involved with that. You can let me know. So those are some of the bigger ones there. We've got Most and Pumped Out, Tires all down over 10%, Firewell. So yeah, those are the ones that are down the most. We've got lots of Richard Hart cores there, etc. PC the Grey after yesterday's move is down 3.7%. Had a nice move yesterday, didn't it? 1% here for some of these pairs. So that's pretty much it at the moment. All right, so yeah, let's get into it. So Peacock holding at 1.5 cents. Have we got big news? Let's see. We're going to come through all that as well. Moving forward there. Brennan says Big Dad and Big Baby Wook. That's true. All right, so let's. We've got True DeFi. So big shout out to Neil for T-shares. True DeFi, of course, is the idea is to get a 2x in your pulse through a Tru2X miner, and they have taken about 14% of the pulse that goes in. They go and invest it like a big institution. It's kind of, I call it an internal institution. And they go hunt some of the better protocols that they can get yields from. And we've seen Emmett Farms get a lot of investment. We've seen Vouch get a lot of investment. I think they may have had another one as well. And I think there's another farm coming out, which is a bit of a hush-hush. So I'm not sure if that's public yet. That is coming up. Maybe not a farm or something DeFi at least. They've got to earn a yield right on that stuff. And then they push that back into the system. So the idea is that they also have these things called system miners and partner miners. So it's all part of the idea of getting that 2x and pulse reserves. Anyway, we got Neil says we built Tru2X to be different and are pushing forward. Tru2X's RSE, this is the investment arm of the Tru2X project, has been busy and more pulse distributed to miners. So let's see what the results are for today. Now, this number here, 243 billion. This is total from all sources and not just TVL, not just the amount of pulse gone in. But they're up to 243 billion now. Total deposit of 3.3 million. Average daily volume about 14 billion, and the daily volume in US dollars is $214,000. So at the moment, the miners keep going up. The miners going up. They're 13,725 total miners, and they're distributing about today they distributed about 1.66 billion. At $25,000. Now it does look like the investment arm owns about 22% of the Emmett single-sided staking pool. Remember, Emmett has a 5% tax on the buy and sell, and 4% goes to reward an EDI. So not an Emmett, but an EDI, and so you're earning stablecoin in there. And they've now got 22% of that pool earning stablecoin, which will be going back into the Tru2X to set up maybe, I don't know, system miner or something like that, or going back into that yield reward that people are getting with these distributions. So pretty cool. So no doubt it's actually, they're taking the EDI and buying Pulse with it, no doubt, putting it back in the system. So that is kind of where we're at there. We will have to get the guys from the Tru2X team back on the show for an interview. We'll see what happens there. MVS Crypto, I'm not sure if you're watching, but you can maybe organize that. It'd be pretty cool. What else there? Brennan says, enjoy the stream, folks. Talk soon. You too, Brennan. And congratulations once again. That was pretty awesome. We got Hexavator in house there. Hey, gang, good to see Hexavator. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Front row then. Maybe a front row. Maybe a front row. Newcastle Knights. That was apparently Brennan. Brennan probably was shocked when the baby said Newcastle Knights straight out of the gate. Woohoo! Let's go. Absolutely nice. Like to see the excitement there, Hexavator. All right, so that is kind of the news there from Tru2X. So big shout out to the team there. They're doing a great job. So we're following their story there. Kind of the internal institution that's investing in things on PulseChain. It's kind of neat and top tier stuff, right? We want to focus on the quality stuff on PulseChain. That makes PulseChain a much stronger chain. Very cool. Now the next one we're going to get to is LibertySwap. We got David in the house there. Evening all. Good to see you, David. Welcome. And evening indeed. We got good night. We got starting. We might be having good evening from David, but it's good night from LibertySwap. Well, this is from yesterday anyway. So they got PulseChain friends. Keep the momentum moving up and to the right. Tomorrow brings even more to be excited about. Today we worked with deep focus to deliver as many updates as possible this week. So we got more stuff coming from LibertySwap this week. Our mission is to reshape the PulseChain Ethereum trading landscape for the better. There's Lady Liberty there with Lady Money Liberty. I guess it is. I don't know. So there we go. But the good news is that we're going to be able to fast forward because we're in the future. So let's see what's happened since then. So 14 hours ago, they reposted a new Railway wallet. So if you are going to use Railgun through LibertySwap, you do need a Railway wallet. Now, LibertySwap will be doing their own hybrid wallet coming up soon to make it a lot easier. But in the meantime, you can download the Railway wallet to have privacy transactions and buy and sell through Pulse Expertise on the old PulseChain and multi-chain. I think it's at least ETH chain and PulseChain. So pretty awesome stuff there. What else there? Let's scroll forward and get into some of the news. 6 hours ago, keep buying. We just survived 3 months of non-stop selling and peak depression. Prices are completely wrecked, and you think this bounce only lasts a few days? Indeed. Everyone needs to believe stronger. They do indeed. And of course, we know that LibertySwap's been quite the cheerleader, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure what this is. This is what's on this video. Let's have a look.
LibertySwap's Peacock rumored to get to $10 in 6 months. Can it happen? Well, it's virtually the only coin that didn't completely pancake in this last shitestorm shakeout. KOLs are still fading it. This tells Jimmy Peacock is special.
So there we go. That is it's from the news there. Is that supposed to be? Is it Jim Cramer? I can't remember the guy's name. I think that might be who it's supposed to be. Anyway, so there we go. But keep buying, guys. Keep buying. Let's scroll up here. Bridge to PulseChain now, says LibertySwap. Now we're going to keep scrolling here. 6 hours ago, this is massive. This is truly huge. Get ready, everyone. Something big is coming to PulseChain. And funnily enough, that's what I've said on the title of the video today. Big things happening on PulseChain. So something big is coming to PulseChain, and LibertySwap there is talking about that. So what could it be, guys? They just keep dropping bigger alpha all the time. Bridge to PulseChain now. We need to prepare for it now. Today we will change a lot of things. So these guys seem to know a lot of stuff, a lot, and they're big. They're huge. So holy aeroplane. Yeah, nothing can stop it now. So yeah, I mean, yesterday they were teasing about the sacrifice money going into ProveX coming through into PulseChain through LibertySwap's Railway, and I guess Railgun there. We'll keep a lookout for anything that happens like that. But yeah, it feels like one of those moments. They're pretty excited. So yeah, let's see where this goes. It's a big talk, but these guys seem to deliver. So yeah, looking forward to it. Something big is coming to PulseChain, guys. It's got airplanes. I guess, are we taking off or what? What's that? Lots of money coming. Liberty's covered in money. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, that could be alluding to something like that. 4 hours ago, PulseChain Peacock is changing the PulseChain village for the better. Everyone will come to know the name PulseChain Peacock, and they will love both PulseChain and the Peacock coin at the same time. How about that? Isn't that cool with all the peacocks? I don't know if that's real. Maybe it's just AI bit thing. White peacock changed the village. Is that what this is? This is a sign, the most beautiful sign. Wealth and prosperity of PulseChain. So let's keep moving on up. And we were up to 2 hours ago. What do we got here? So 4 hours ago, there was a post. I don't know if I saw this one. Pulse ETH to PulseChain. So wrap Pulse to PulseChain. Routes are sponsoring all transactions for buying PulseChain assets via LibertySwap and Batias API. It's quite funny because we don't need to do much. Even as a small route creates enough arbitrage bot activity to generate PLS income, these routes will also sponsor trading for LibertyX, making PulseChain buy and sell trades gasless, abstracted, and fully sponsored. This route is the best way to capture price differences between PulseChain and Ethereum. So you got your two Pulse and Wrap Pulse there. All profits from this route are currently used to sponsor gas for users buying PulseChain assets, while our coffee shop remains quiet due to low donations during the PulseChain bear market. Or bear trend there. That's pretty funny. Will you ever have full-on DEX? I forget if this was ever mentioned, and if so, will you have V3, V4 pools? We will have LibertyX, a DEX aggregator, and an aggregator of aggregators. If you're wondering what LibertyX is, so we've got a few other components, I think. But of course, we will deliver a great trading experience by bringing PulseX, Batias, CowSwap, Uniswap, and Jupiter together in one unified gasless trading interface. And we know that they're going to be moving, or at least set up for intent-based trading, which means that you can put out your request, and then the market, like CowSwap, goes to find the best maker to make that trade and get you the best rate. I think that's kind of the idea about all of that. That's why CowSwap's in the mix there. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, so that is where we are on that. So yeah, let's it's all moving ahead, but let's keep moving forward with the old LibertySwap journey. 2 hours ago, finally something positive, very bullish for Peacock, since no one eats Peacock under the new government guidelines. Many policies from the Trump administration are very good and effective. We got what else? We got all the food, special food there coming out from the White House. Eat your nice vegetables and your grains, etc. So yeah, it is coming. Let's scroll forward here one more time, maybe two more times. Have you tracked your new capital flowing into Peacock over the past 5 days through LibertySwap? Have you tracked the new capital? Well, let's see if anyone's tracked it. Let's have a look here. The prices have gone up quite handsomely, hasn't it? So we've gone from 0.0085 to 1.5 cents. So 85 of a penny to 1.5 cents is what's happened over the last few days. It's only been a couple of days too, isn't it? And then maybe the last week. Pretty cool. So it's on the move. I can see billions. Yeah, everyone likes the word billions, but we're talking about potential. It could be one of the first potential $1 billion meme coin on PulseChain, right? It's definitely the best candidate for it, with all the revenue coming from businesses that these guys are setting up. So something big is coming, guys. These guys keep dropping the alpha, so we're looking forward to see where that all lands, right? Valiant says only AI can make Kramer a real boy oracle. Says Valiant. Very, very funny. All right, so that is from LibertySwap. So more coming, guys. Big stuff. They're talking a big talk there. I mean, let's go back to where that was. They were talking a big talk there. Let's go there. And these guys tend to deliver. So yeah, this is massive. There's truly something big is coming to PulseChain. Stay tuned. Stay tuned on that one, guys. That is coming. Now, talking about something big coming to PulseChain, or something big is not only coming to PulseChain, but it's coming to apparently 375, maybe 385 blockchains, and that is Coin Mafia, guys. Coin Mafia is coming, and it is very close. So this is definitely a magical one for the day. And Rack and Michelle's got a couple of posts. We've been tracking this very, very closely for some time now. So Rack and Michelle, what's up? What's everyone up to this weekend? This is 16 hours ago. Bro, the candle was this big, and then it went higher. So there we go. We're getting, pre-pumping the excitement for Coin Mafia coming. 8 hours ago, we got this post here. Now, I haven't read a lot of these things. That's why I like doing it, because I try to avoid reading stuff so that I get excited on the screen as well when I see it, if it's kind of cool. Rackham says, I suspect they won't be ignoring PulseChain much longer. Richard Hart, you said build. Oh, and thank you for originally building the network in the first place. While we are at it, always knew it was going to be a journey, almost time to go with the first of several new companies. Now, I just want to reflect back on Rackham Shell several years ago. He wanted to launch a number of protocols back then. Obviously, he's had a lot of things happening since then. One of those, of course, is the obvious SEC issue, and a lot of other things happening. We all got private lives and etc. So all that's played out. But here he is today, and he's about to unleash I think 5 protocols in a row. And of course, the first one coming up is Coin Mafia. So yes, Coin Mafia was born on PulseChain. Pretty sure we all know it. No capital raise. Very important there. No capital raise, no founders coins, and no cost VIP coins. So obviously there's a VIP list out there. Everyone's been excited about that, and that is coming up as well. And then he says we set the standard. Coin Mafia. Now the one thing I've been really impressed by has been the branding. So I've really been impressed by the branding, and it's something that I think is really cool. Now Rackham's a venture capitalist, right? So he's used to having meetings, making things happening. He's used to having whole networks of people that do different things that he has good relationships with. That might be marketing, promotions, might be connecting up to other people in other networks. It might be getting investors lined up, all sorts of things like that. That he has meetings about. So that's the kind of sort of guy a venture capitalist will do. And he's not here to muck around, right? He's here to create real value as well. So we're pretty excited where it's going. And I think a good sign of that has been just the attention to the branding. That's been a very positive first sign there. And this is looking to launch very soon. Now, this is the first project. Now, also, we've got Joshua Wu, who is the director. So we're looking forward to see that. Now, with CoinWell, which is coming, which is like a full DeFi eco suite with a stablecoin, and then CoinNaki coming with that as well. That is going to support, or Brere's going to be the AI agent as we understand it. And also Triple Dad is involved with those. So Triple Dad, obviously a big personality in PulseChain. So, there's a lot of things happening on this front. So we're pretty excited there as well. And we know that Rackham likes Lamborghinis. I have trouble driving faster than like 120 kilometers an hour, which is probably 80 miles, 75 miles an hour. So that's pretty much it. But apparently Rackham can drive fast. So there we go. All right. So that is some of the little teasers there from Rackham Michelle over the last 24 hours. So we're keeping a track on that, and things are getting pretty close. So let's go to Joshua Wu, director of Coin Mafia. Now, we played some of his videos yesterday, but he's got another one up today in the series. So we're going to play this too. So let me just put the pause on. But he says here, the rumor is Coin Mafia is going live on Thursday. Now, obviously, it's Thursday in New Zealand, so he's probably talking about tomorrow. So it'll be Friday for us in New Zealand, Australia, and the Pacific Islands here. The rumor is Coin Mafia is going live on Thursday. Jump into the Coin Mafia Telegram. So, go and do that. I'll post the link here in the chat in a minute. And follow Coin Mafia for the launch. So go follow them on X as well. And you'll be an early OG because this is going to blow up pretty fast. It's going to be the first ever 360 plus EVM L1 compatible crypto launchpad. Now, normally launchpads like Pump Fund, like Pump Tires, they're on one chain, right? But this is going to be on 360 plus chains, guys. And apparently there's quite a few influencers out there ready to go. So look forward to that. I think there's a big one coming up on BNB or Binance. But yeah, it's going to be pretty unleashed. Compatible cryptocurrency launchpad, 4 types of tokens. There's going to be NFTs, attacks, and utility and meme. Zero buy fees, 7-day refund system. This is a very key difference to other protocols there. So that's going to be pretty fun. Now, I do believe that's if you don't trade. If you don't trade the token, I believe. But if you're sitting there, I think if it doesn't bond or something like that, then it might be a 7-day refund. We're going to do more on that. The token will be integrated with the platform, and supply will shrink over time. So there is a whitelist. They're burning 90% of the tokens. There's going to be a whitelist. I believe it's 100 million tokens under the current tokenomics. I did see some slight different approaches, but I think that's the case. I think about 20 million is going to be, 20 million is going to be in the, what am I saying? 1 billion, yeah. 20 million is going to be in the L people, and then there's going to be some other allocations. So the whitelist is going to be there. Remember, people in the whitelist are supporters in the community, and they've made it. They've made it there. But then everyone's going to have to buy. Everyone's going to have to buy off the market, and that means if you're on 360 other EVM chains, you're going to have to buy there too. You're going to have to buy as well. So could be quite an incredible rise in the chart there. We'll be looking forward to that. But ultimately, new tokens are going to be launching on this platform. It's going to be fun to see. Looking forward to it. The token will be integrated with the platform, and supply will shrink over time. And we've even got Pesky Girl in the tag handle there. She's watching the show today. So a big shout there. We've got Ms. Rochelle as well. Jen there. She is the CEO of Coin Division, and Coin Division is the umbrella company. It's going to be overarching CoinWell, CoinNaki, Coin Mafia, and Coin Mentor all coming up. And as you guys know, I was particularly excited, first of all, with the CoinNaki because they're going to have Battle of the Memes. As an influencer, as someone who does video coverage, covering Battle of the Memes would be fantastic. I really like the idea. Now, Coinwell, of course, is going to be a full DeFi ecosystem with stablecoin. I'm excited about that. I was hoping that, I don't know what the name of the token is going to be called. I can't remember what was on the image, but originally it was going to be something like Rackham Dollar or something. I would love to see that. Honestly, I think that's pretty cool. So we'll see what happens with that. But we got the Coin Mafia. Yeah, it was going to be called USDR or something like that. I can't remember now, but we'll come back to that as well. But yeah, we got all that in the play there. Looking excited. So let's watch this video. This is, I think, the second one in the series from Joshua there. Josh, so we'll check this out. Let me put the sound on and hit the mute.
Hey, Johnny, you gotta get over here now. We have some cleanup to do.
What cleanup?
Just get over here now.
Who?
Dad's partner.
Angel?
Yeah.
Show me. What the hell is this? Where is he?
No, I swear he was right here.
Are you fucking with me?
No, man. It means he must not be dead.
No shit, he must not be dead. Which means you got a loose end, which means I got a loose end, which makes you the dumbest fucking ganganelli of all time. How many times you gotta learn a lesson? What the hell are you doing? Let's go find him. Come on.
Oh, just getting bushed in the face.
It's a little clip from Coin Mafia coming up, so that's pretty cool. Excited about that. We're looking forward to more videos there. But yeah, look, it could be launching within the next 24 hours. That seems like the game plan there for Coin Mafia. 360 plus chains. It's going to be quite the juggernaut and, of course, revolutionary, I guess, in the coin launching platform. So pretty cool. All right, so stay tuned. We could be talking about that going live tomorrow. What do you guys reckon? What do you guys reckon there? Valiant says coin name proposal. Rack them up there. Yeah, rack them. That's true too. That's actually pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, well, this is Coin Mafia coming up. Big giant launch pad. We're excited about that, and yeah, let's see what happens. But the other thing, of course, is coming back to Coinwell, which is coming up as a full DeFi ecosystem. I really do like the idea of a Rackham Dollar. I don't know. Maybe I like it more too much. Just has a kind of cool ring to it. But anyway, let's move on to the next topic, which is ProveX, guys. So get excited. It's coming up. Big things happening on PulseChain. We've talked about the big investments happening with Tru2X. We've talked about the big LibertySwap things, big things coming from them. And now we've also talked about Coin Mafia, massive launch pad. Over so many changes, can be completely different and new tokenomics. Excited about that. And limited token supply could be quite a juggernaut. Will it be a multi-billion-dollar company, at least along with the others as well? There's going to be 5 companies, so that's going to be something to look forward to as well. Creating value is the key. All right, let's jump into the ProveX sacrifice. This has been obviously the big drama lately. We are finishing in 34 minutes, the end of the day. And we're currently on the day 57, and it's currently $8.86 for 10,000 points. No volume bonus, but we're in the third final phase of a flat rate. And yeah, so let's see where this lands. We've got 2 more days after this, guys, and we're about to start the last 48 hours of the ProveX sacrifice. A lot of people will be happy it's over. A lot of people are happy it's over, but it's almost over, guys. And yeah, we're final day coming up. So 48 hours almost left to go. And we've got 33 minutes in the third to last day. So let's scroll down and see all the drama. We've had high drama coming into the ProveX sacrifice pool. and we've got 340 million US dollars now has gone in there. Remember, before the OA went in there, we'll just call it the OA for simplicity. We had 16.4 million from the retail book. 16.4 million has been absolutely dwarfed by the 340 million total now. So it's pretty massive, right? Pretty massive stuff there. So yeah, what's that? 320. Let's just round it. $324 million has come in from the OA, and now we have the bonus points have just absolutely rocketed. We were sitting at 320 billion points, remember, with the retail book, and now we got 1.12 trillion points, which is incredible. And yeah, we're currently just sitting over 70%, guys. About 71, 72% of the points now are controlled by this new entity, the OA, coming in. And so over 70%. Now, the question is, will it get up to maybe PulseX, which was around, maybe around 87%, somewhere in that ballpark, right? And of course, that goes up over time, particularly for PulseX, because PulseX gets burned off. Yeah, will we see that, move into the 90% mark? So, 95, for example, like Hex or something like that. So really big deal there. I suspect, we may continue to see it rise to get at least to 85%. And I think we've had over 100,000 Ethereum go in as a result of that. So if we go to the recents tab here, we can see the US dollars there on Ethereum, $335.7 million. Amazing stuff there. Not really any change on the PulseChain side, but all coming from the Ethereum side. Now, CryptoSolve, one of our analytical influencers, I call him, he did a little post about 2 hours or so ago, and the ETH has gone up and up. So pretty crazy. He got this at 92,700 ETH, has now been withdrawn from Tornado Cash, and in the last few days, and it entered into the ProveX sacrifice with a further flurry of withdrawals happening as we write this. So the number's still going up. This represents an approximate value of 330 million to date. Well, I have that at 330 million, so it's already gone up from here, from the looks of it. Tornado Cash 100 ETH pool has lost approximately 1/3 of its ETH in the last few days. Remember, I think it was the OA money going there, or sacrifice money, you can decide what you want to call it, going through making a record through the Tornado Cash, and of course now that's all being siphoned out, right? So going into the ProveX pool, pretty awesome. Now the question is this ETH going to end up popping into LibertySwap's railgun over onto PulseChain, and therefore it can invisibly buy up and down PulseChain if it so wanted? So that's going to be interesting. Is that something that LibertySwap's alluding to, with that something big is coming, something really big? So we will see. Or we already know they've got a lot of big things coming, right, with their technology and their solutions and their product offerings. We know stablecoins coming, right? So they may be alluding to that. Maybe the USDC is coming. Yeah, this is it's really starting to get exciting. All this mystery and what's going to be. But you can see all these 100 ETHs coming out of Tornado Cash. Pretty exciting. $313,000 each of these ETH. Just flowing. So pretty cool there from the CryptoSolve there. We've got the balances here falling down. So the balance was 300k ETH. It's all fallen all the way down to 203k ETH at the time of print on the old Tornado Cash balances. Yeah, and of course that's gone up a lot since then, right? So we've already seen that's gone up, and so forth. So exciting stuff coming here. With the thing. Well, I missed that last one. Let's go to that last one, because that was 100,000 ETH there coming out. So it's pretty neat. $321 million. So some of that looks like it's already gone into ProveX sacrifice, because we're already up at 340 million, right, since he posted that in the last couple of hours. So the question is, how high will we get? Now, I think we're over 72%, or about 72% at the moment for the OA. So, will it go to 85? Will it go to 90? We'll see. Still got plenty of ETH to come out that could do that. So keep a lookout. All right, that is pretty much it. Let's see what else. Let's see if he's done any updated post. No, that is the latest one there, I believe. Or 2 hours ago. Tipped over 100,000 not long ago. 803 unique addresses. 803 unique addresses, guys. Approximately 321 million in value. Pretty cool. All right, so nice one there from Christina Hyde. All right, so that is some of the high drama happening in ProveX, and the OA there at least got 72% control now of the protocol. Probably going to keep going is the guess there, up to at least 85% is my guess, somewhere like that. So exciting times. We got Rain Solar in the house there. Coin Mafia soon. Yeah, potentially within the next 24 hours. Thursday is the time, so potentially around about that. Maybe 20. What did I say? 24. Maybe 24 to 30 hours. Let's say somewhere there. But it's Thursday. They said Thursday, so it's coming real soon. We're excited about that. And yeah, we've got some Coin Mafia videos there from Josh. It's a mafia. So someone looks like they were supposed to have been taken out, but it looks like they lived. All right, so that is coming on over there at the moment with the old ProveX. Pretty exciting. Now, we haven't had anything yet really from Rack and Michelle. It's not from Rack and Michelle. I mean, Richard Hart is what I was trying to say. We haven't really got anything from Richard Hart today. He has been very busy, though, over this holiday period, isn't he? Is the old Richard Hart. But nothing particularly coming from him lately. So yeah, pretty exciting. So what do we got? We got big stuff happening with Tru2X investing away. We've got big stuff happening with the LibertySwap, massive stuff happening with LibertySwap. We've got big things happening with Coin Mafia. We're excited about that. 360 plus chains. We're expecting, they have had a lot of hits on their website in the lead up to this, and also a lot of stuff happening that you can't see off the scenes around, I guess, influencers and other chains and things like that, and apparently in the millions. So we're going to keep a lookout for that. Of course, it's going to be a scarce token supply. We could see multiple launches on that side as well. So that's going to be something fun to see. So yeah, it could all be pretty ballistic there for the old Coin Mafia in the next 24 hours, and a big value creation there, kicking it off. Now that's going to lead in, of course, into CoinWell eventually, CoinNaki, and the other two sites. So yeah, game on. It's game on. It's going to be a lot of fun building up an ecosystem. Very excited about where all that we're headed. All right. Now, I've made a lot of speculations about that before, but we're just going to wait and see now. We've done the talking, and we're going to watch the rollout. Should be a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun indeed. We got Work for Crypto in the house there. Hey, everybody. Good to see you work on crypto. Let's jump into, let's see if we've got anything else here before we wrap up. Normally I do a bit longer show, but we've kind of gone through all the highlights at the moment. One thing I was going to say, and I haven't mentioned it yesterday, and I do feel a bit bad about that, is that the Hex conference was on yesterday. I think I reposted it, but the Hex Day 1 conference was on. Hex Day conference 2, is that on soon? I'm not sure when. I thought this was a 4-day conference, but they had a big conference. It was 4 hours and 30 minutes long. That was from Maddie Allen. So if you haven't watched that, go check out the 6 Hex conference there. I mean, you can speed through, what are your favorite stuff. But that was on yesterday, and I think we got day 2, 3, and 4, if I remember rightly. I think there's a 4-day conference, yeah. So huge, 6 years of Hex conferencing, amazing. I think we also had the ProveX conference, did we? That was on the 6th as well, I believe. So pretty crazy there. Let's have a little look at the Hex conference in the run up here. Let's just go to the. It's probably easier to see, is it? No, let's go to this one here. Can't see the whole thing. But we've got, so we had day 1. Day 2's coming up. Apparently, it's going to have testimonials in the morning. Oh, sorry, it's 6 p.m. Central Time. So we're going to have testimonials. Then 7 p.m. Central Time, they're going to have Crispy Man and Actuator. So Crispy Man obviously focuses on a lot of Hex. I don't know whether that's what they're talking about there. And Actuator there. They got Hex LPX strategy, liquidity strategy there with Jay Gold and Crispy Man. Man, Crispy Man's really anchoring a lot of these things. Good thing. He's got a very knowledgeable guy. We got Donor Talk there with Switch and Brandon. So that's going to be really top tier as well. So very cool. Obviously, Brandon, they're helping launching a lot of projects on PulseChain Ethereum, and also added Switch aggregator there to PulseChain, which has been amazing. They've done great results there. Security from Dustbaum. Then we got the panel there in the 9 p.m. With Toby Wan and others there as well. So very, very cool stuff on that one. So that is the day 2. Kind of cool. What else we got there? Day 3 coming up. After that will be on the 8th, and that will be in the morning, Johnny. I say in the morning, about 6 p.m. That'll be Johnny Chaos and Crypto 7 there. We've got number 7 p.m. We're going to have Longevity with Albury de Grey. Then at 8 o'clock, we're going to have Hexologist and Cabana Crypto. And then finally at 9 p.m., I think it's ProveX and Hex and Bunkermentals as well. So if you're in that ProveX pool, the biggest pool for the retail book, you'll be able to get some insights from them and some of their thoughts about the ProveX sacrifice with the OA. But they would have been anticipating that move. So yeah, then on the last day, Friday, day 4, in the morning, and I keep saying the morning, about 6 p.m. they're going to have Zenith. I'm not sure who that is, but they're also going to have Nerd Girl, and then at 7 o'clock they're going to have Cream the Dream, Fast Abdul, Brazology, so some big OGs in there. And then a number at 8 p.m. they're going to have Hexkins with the socials and the keynote. I don't know who's on the keynote panel, but it'll be interesting. And then they're going to have on 9 p.m. on day 4 a video from Richard Hart ? So will Richard Hart be the keynote speaker anchoring that last day? If that's so, they'll get a lot of views. A lot of views indeed. Pretty cool. So yeah, that is some of the highlights there, and there's lots of people in there. So that is the Hex conference there. So I'm going to post that link in the chat there. You guys can check it out. But there's the Hex conference. Day 2, 3, and 4. So day 2 should be on now. I just don't see it on at the moment. So it should be on now, but I don't see it there. So I'm not quite sure what time that is. So you might have to go check. But that is the Hex conference there. Big shout out to Maddie Allen and organizers there organizing that. Pretty cool. What else? We got that there. Did I post it out? I don't know if I posted. I'm sure I posted out the. Thing. Let me have a look. Quickly check that I've posted it out, but I'm pretty sure I had. Maybe I didn't. I'm sure I had. Doesn't look like I did it? Doesn't look like I did. Naughty Hexagon. All right, so let's go post it out and repost it. There we go. I've done it now. It was an oversight. I thought I had done it, but I hadn't. So there we go. That is from the team. And what else? That is the show yesterday. So we got the old show yesterday, day 1, but I don't see day 2 on. That's the only thing. So yeah. All right. So that is pretty much it from the Hex conference, which is on right now. I'm not sure if the ProveX conference is on. Should we go have a look at that too? I'll do that too while we're doing conferences. RH Max, isn't it? RH Max doing the ProveX. Well, that's not coming up. Why is RH Max not coming up on my RH Max? There he goes. All right. Let's see what happened. Did he do it? Did he have the conference? It's February the 6th, guys, so it's not this month. My bad. There we go. No wonder it's not on. It's in a month's time. So that's easy enough for done. But all the dramas there, they should have had it. They should have had it like after the 11th or 12th, didn't they? After the ProveX sacrifice finished. That would have been a better time, wouldn't it, for the conference? But it's February the 6th. So it is what it is. Yeah, that is what it is. All right, so that's it, guys. We're going to wrap up the show. It's an hour and 5 minutes. Hope you appreciate it. I've appreciated it. I've enjoyed it. Big things are coming to PulseChain. Very, very exciting stuff. So within the next 24 hours, potentially Coinwell launching. Huge. Big stuff coming from LibertySwap as well. Huge. It could be a fun time this week, guys. And yeah, we had a little bit of a pump, a little bit of a consolidation at the moment, but let's see what happens in the next few days. It could be a lot of fun. All right, take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to smash the follow button on X. And of course, if you haven't joined Strategy Club, the link is in the video description or pinned up at the top of X. And that is just over $1 a day to join up there and get all the intel. It is all going to be there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, take care, everybody. And I'll catch you on the next show tomorrow. And hopefully we're talking about Coinwell live. We can go through that. So that'll be a lot of fun. All right, take care, everybody. Bye for now.